So many players stacked up early on Banana, and it's actually going to be Boomich. He said he'd be pushing down Banana. Well, OG could count on it too. His aggressive move with the CZ has left a powerful weapon lying down Banana. And now the aggression continues, jumping for info. Perfecto confirms there's a lot of them there. He'll go down, but not in vain. I say that, Alexi's insane. Electronic, he couldn't handle the moves of Alexi. He was wiggling left and right on the reload, converts a second, and already into the site with all 5 hearts still beating. OG, they have managed to find a flawless pistol round. I say flawless, Simple could have something to say about that, but he's squandered his shots as well. And oh my God, could somebody finish the job? Please, good grief, there it is. Issa will confirm.
Molotov towards the pit, but Simple, this is the sort of position he will thrive in. Misses the first Eagle shot, and they'll swing on him with multiple players. That's what you have to do these days against him. But here we go, towards the pit. It's Electronic with the 5-7. Strikes first, Perfecto can't find a kill with the CZ, but he has inflicted serious damage. Could be enough for Electronic to close this one off. That kill comes through towards Graveyard, and the bomb has been planted. It's Valda now with the Galil. 2 versus 1. They know he's isolated on the bomb site.
So 1 pit, 1 short. He knows where they're both coming from, and already Electronic gets the info. Flamey swings in, and NaVi collect Electronic, their star of the second round show.
Boomich again. You can see this setup they have. Boomich to get information. When he feels like they're close, Flamey will have the flashbang ready and waiting. He'll get a couple, fall back. Job's a good one.
Yeah, you can hear the steps.
A little bit off this time.
Bit off. And that could be the explosion onto the B site. Alexi's just cracked it open with a MAC-10.
No head armor. He has 1,200 left.
Yeah, didn't fancy it. Either way, doesn't seem to matter too much.
Boomich is dying on sandbags.
Well, he might learn his lesson now, surely.
So what's Alexi got in store for us here? They managed to get the opening pick on B, and
He cops some bullets from Valda in the head.
just slapped his in-game leader down to 39.
Yeah.
There's been a bit of a... Oh no, Simple's missing shots. What game is this? Who are these people? This is a NaVi OG. Maybe it is, because Perfecto's holding pit. Mantu's relieved the pressure. Flamey's on B. Another round for OG.
That was huge.
With 10 seconds, he had the bomb on his back. If Flamey gets that kill, round's over. Simple's been tagged again.
But he found
at the start of the round, but he has got the kill. There
are 2 more smokes. You can see NBK is holding on to his. Alexi's already thrown his off. And a pop flash for the corner on the contact. Here comes Flamey, full white. Perfect from OG. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Mantu's a rifler as well.
Yeah.
Well, the old setup with Zeus and Edward in the... Oh, it's a fast B again. I don't know if I can watch.
He is committed to this, boys. He really is unrelenting at this point. If he goes down first again, he's got no backup. He's got a smoke there.
He put out a nade in his hand.
That's, there it is, another 5-on-4. Not to say NaVi can't win this round, of course, with Simple hitting the shots he is. There's always a chance. With Valda trying to sneak his way in towards B. Not sure there's a boost set up, but they are watching towards CT spawn right now. That's Flamey. As the commitment comes in, Valda hits this in a lot of trouble. Which he does, he can even get out as well. So they have no idea where the finish is coming in.
Yeah, certainly going to keep Flamey stationary for a while. Now the flashes are being deployed. Electronic claws one back. This is his power position. Simple Electronic. We've seen them do it multiple times. And he's kept it honest. 2v2 as the bomb goes down. Electronic cannot contest. He waits for the come of Flamey through the smoke, aggressively challenging and winning the duel. Valda's a clutch, but he can't. And Electronic and Simple, without their contributions, the round would never have had a look in for NaVi.
If it was me, I would be going the B bomb site for the rest of the game.
You've already had an MP9 on that side of the map as well, right? So that's even a strong reason to suggest that will be successful. Oh, lovely fade coming in. Look how convincing this is. They've got 4 players ready to go in towards B, and there's a full wall of smoke at A. You know, Simple Electronic went ham in the previous round, and Boomich looking for his first frag. It's Flamey fending them off. Can Boomich do anything? Apparently not. He goes 0 and 10 as the bomb is planted. MBK, if he finds Simple here, the round is done. He might not even be going for this. He might have to hold on to the AWP. Designed to flash Simple, I'd imagine. Doesn't quite catch him, but he misses another shot here. Frag has to come from Electronic.
Where's the trade? He's so low. That's the trade they were looking for. Valda pays a heavy price. Simple continuing to find blood on the A assault, and I can't see a way in which he doesn't get a frag here. Oh, but a missed shot. Not the second. Mantu's gone down and thrown all onto Valda. Should very well be the third for NaVi. They know where he is. Simple called it. Boomich connects, and he gets his first.
If they get 6 off the back of how this nightmare of a game started, NaVi will be laughing their way all the way to the bank. But OG, I feel that they've got at least 1 more in them. And Boomich has something to say about that. He'll stop it, but they're straight onto the side.
And Flamey's panicking. He's all alone. He's on an island right now.
Yep, and the smoke comes in, doesn't make things easier, that's for sure. But he gets a dink. Can he finish things off? Apparently not. They scramble to get the bomb down.
Those bullets were never going to hit, but bomb does get down. OG could very well be finding 10 at round 14. Simple desperately trying. Oh!
There it is, of course, of course.
He actually hit it.
Yep.
Unreal from Simple.
That could be enough.
It could very well, but Issa's flank should be enough to stop this in its tracks. Electronic has to find this duel onto Valda very soon, and Valda's playing a great job of just delaying, running out of bullets. Electronic only needed 2, though, and now he's onto the bomb, going for the ninja. Spray's gonna be stopped. He's ninjaing it. Issa can't find the bullets. That's not enough! And we will see NaVi take 4. Another Simple and Electronic credit does get given, and Electronic's even gonna grab his friend's secret rifle.
MP9 for Boomich. Flamey could have dropped him a UMP just to note there was 2K available. Opted for the MP9 anyway, it's fine. And that's not. Electronic has been influential in their success so far. The little they found. And Perfecto, he'll have to be just that. Sits in the pit. Issa dunks on him.
Lose this round.
No, I couldn't even write it down how it would happen.
I would sell my house if they lost this round.
I don't have a house to
The
sell.
house you rent it.
Exactly.
You're going to sell that on unofficially on the market?
Exactly. That's how unlikely it is that they win.
Well, there it is, 10-5. A fantastic first half from OG on their map pick.
And now it looks like it's about to be the A-Pounce out the halls. It's a classic. We've seen it.
We love it. It can work out, but Mantu's in a prime position to set up his teammate here on the balcony position. The comms are going to be frantic. The bomb goes down in the pit. Reloads are coming through. Shots are not landing. Simple that P250 can start to devour them here. And here he comes. Second frag found. And it looks like NaVi have done enough to win this. They are going to get the bomb planted. Valda and MBK now on the retake. They couldn't be more separated if they tried. One towards the apartments. That's going to be MBK and Valda. Ready and waiting. That Glock shot looks pretty perfect to me, but Electronic can't connect it just yet.
MBK's giving him a way back in. Some players low. They're going to have to pick up the pace. Gets good info with his jiggle. Knows there's Boomich towards the graveyard. Boomich doesn't need to move a muscle yet. Valda's closing in on the site. Does continue to separate the fight. 2v2. NBK's giving it a good go. Into the site. Another shot connects. Just Simple. He's got low HP, and he does go down. I'm not sure if they've got it.
He didn't get the kit. It's going to be close. Oh, wait. Does he have the kit?
No. It's really close. Really, really, really close. I think NaVi got it. NaVi's pistol, baby. 6 on the board, but NBK continues where he left off.
Let's beg the question as to whether OG could do this to the Desert Eagles. Currently a 5-on-5 with 30 seconds remaining. A telegraph play towards B. The smokes are coming through. NBK does steal a kill away, but it's a B finish coming up. And Issa needs to rail them with the Deagle here. First one connects. Can he get a second?
He needs damage, and he did manage to inflict a whole lot to Electronic. That's the man that's going to be trying to get the bomb down. Can't prioritize. Valda needs to fight all of them! Valda, that's ridiculous!
Perfecto comes in. Blade just started as the coach. There's a whole new playstyle. Boomich getting away with a lot of his moves. They were all working for NaVi. Now, they're getting minced by OG. Ranked number 24 by the ESL World Rankings to the world number 1. Not online. I have all those caveats. The Deagles are striking. This is a 3v3. Maybe there is a chance.
That chance lies with Simple, who's just lost all of his health, and Issa standing his ground for 1. That was actually rather significant in the grand scheme. Alexi did not have a way to contribute. Now the bomb's going to go down. He's safe in that corner from the Molotov, but Valda has to be the hero of this round.
Remember, they did not force buy into this scenario. It's NaVi. With Boomich finding some form finally, Electronic might be able to save the day here. Valda left in the 2 versus 1. He knows the player's in towards the pit, but the M4 on the side, that's the problem. He's taken a very slow approach towards quad. Suggests he might not be going for this one. He hasn't got a kit either. Just holding onto the CT Krieg. They've got a nice buffer of rounds. They might as well just have that weapon.
Ooh, that is an interesting little mix-up.
Oh, I do this play myself. I get so scared every time I do it. You miss this shot, you look so stupid. Like that. It doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good when you go for that pick. Never really works out for me. I tried a lot.
To Mantu, who's been left to solo B. This is a lot of responsibility on the youngster.
He has stepped up with the rifles, though.
Yeah.
We haven't seen, like, this is weird. On the T side, he didn't AWP at all. We said, wow, his rifle's actually super sick. And now on these first few CT rounds, Alexi B with the AWP, as they come in, he will be tested on the new box. He's got the Krieg in hand as well. He'll need at least 2 kills. First one is his, for sure. Bomb goes down. Needs a flashbang from his teammates here, but he has done enough.
They're all looking at him. Now the swing from Valda is perfect. A double for him. The round should be OG's. He's only got 15 seconds. Flamey's been thrown into an impossible task. He has to accept this one is all lost.
Him out, but the fact that bomb goes down, he's got that much of a chance to reset, drop down, get a second kill. A convincing one of that without any pressure really being applied to him. So remember, they are full eco here for map points. This actually could work out for them. It's overwhelming, but they are killing each other. That doesn't help out too much. Deagle, remember the investment from Simple has been made, but when you can hear these shots being fired off, everyone just tucks in.
Who is
Give
it
him
again?
nothing,
Oh, yeah,
run down the clock. Don't let him have anything to say about this one, because he will find your head every single time. This guy is insane! It's too much!
Okay, okay, calm down, Simple. My God, he's a man possessed.
Of course, OG are winning. They're playing fantastic right now. Everybody's hitting their shots. I want to sing their praises for a bit.
Yeah.
This has been abysmal from NaVi. But
That's the more traditional shot of the AWP, and you can see it might not work out for Perfecto as he'll be coming around. So Flamey already low. Flashbang, very effective, but not going to do too much for them in terms of finding a kill. Bates had an incendiary, I suppose, but they're finishing up towards B. Flamey will try and limp his way towards A with just 9 points of health. Mansu spots the first, and Flamey goes down.
So they've lost the lurk.
Yeah.
They're locked
The boost
in.
should finish this off.
And he's gone unchecked. He can finish this one off perfectly, as you said, Henry. Drops down, brings Boomich down to 1. Mansu's AWP shots overkill, and that is our first map of our second series. My God! OG take Inferno, Overpass is up next, and NaVi, I don't know what this team talk's got to be, but it's got to be a good one. A new map, a clean slate. Let's see how they plan to start this one off. NBK gets so much info. I'm not sure if he spotted the bomb there. It could very well have been, yeah. Simple's relocating. Electronic doesn't have armor, so NBK is favored in that duel, but now he's getting overwhelmed by 2 of them. Nice work from Electronic to return to support.
Still in the 5-on-4. It's been a slow game from NaVi, finishing up towards bomb sides at about the 20-second mark. They've doubled it this time. They're going in 40 seconds to spare, so not as much chaos as Simple completely destroys Alexi B, and Issa does have something to say about it. Answering back from Heaven, he does get 1 kill in their favor, the first of 4 more required.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they're going to come from, though, to be honest. I mean, Valda's flank may render him 1. I see Electronic checking this, though. And so now, what on earth can you do? There's so many corners to check, so many different Z-axis. You've got to clear lower, higher. It's getting awkward. Valda's shots cost him his entire health pool, which does mean that this round is going NaVi's way. Simple just needs his 3rd frag. 1 bullet would do it. Oh, 1 bullet does it for Issa as well. And Simple picks up a 4K that I'm not supposed to get excited about. Nice work picking up the first.
they just smoked Monster at the same time. So, if Electronic got away with that territory for free, a late B could have been on the cards. Now it might have to be a quicker B because the flank could come in.
That's a nasty way for Valda to go. Over the smoke, on the sandbags. Just a perfect, tight line into the dome of the Dane.
They're ready to go towards Monster. Simmel's going to flash them in. He's going to lurk from short. Flashes won't do too much for Issa. He's ready for him. And oh my goodness, it's working out very nicely. Alexi B does substantial damage towards Perfecto as well. 20 seconds remaining. Simple still towards short. So difficult to remove him in these positions. And even on 12 HP, he's still got a good chance of winning this. Has to recover the bomb first. Where is it? Finds it. It's 10 seconds remaining, though. They don't have an HE. Yes, they do. They can deny this without even having to look at it. There we go. No big deal here. They can go for this if they really want to. And it might work out for them, especially if Anti misses that shot and gives Perfecto their first kill of the CZ.
That one, but admittedly, it's quickly paired by more utility. Would have the attention drawn anyway. I think Alexi fancies something a bit
Boosting
naughty
over.
here. They're going for the boost.
Oh, they're going to wreck this. They're going to ruin the boost.
They're stacking up. Both of them are trying to boost. It's getting real awkward in the battlefield. NaVi have got a frag. This has gone down. MBK looking to claw one back. 30 seconds. They have to find a site at some point. Simple's got the bomb and MBK's got a double. Simple with only 17 health. They may not make it to a site again. Boomich is exposed.
Oh my God.
NBK's on for a mad one. He can even find 4. Simple goes down. NBK with the quad kill to win the 3rd. There's nothing Electronic can do.
That's wild from MBK. Happy to challenge out. And so it's Valda overcommits, though. That spray a little bit too long. It does lead them to an equal trade. That was on the other side of the map, though. Mansu will be taking out Electronic. Simple at 14. This hamstrings him going into the next situation here. Incendiary down, and Boomich walks into the spray. Great stuff from Alexi B there. He should be down.
I mean, he was full flash. Yeah, he just got that kill blind. His teammates are telling him he got the kill. Flamey does well to find the nade kill, but as soon as they have just a burst of momentum, Issa, chill your beans. He does. He can realize just how under scrutiny he is, and that smoke completely denies any NaVi rotate.
Suppose. Smoke towards heaven. Flamey now with 25 seconds. A flashbang will come through as two teammates will focus towards Monster, but MBK this time silenced. Mansu though with the AWP. Can he connect the dots here? Needs another kill, but Simple on low HP keeps the dream alive. With 15 seconds remaining here, it's up to Issa. He does find Simple. 1 versus 1 now. Knows exactly where the last player is. He's on the bomb side. Perfecto behind the pillar. Drops the Molotov. But Issa gets through it. This shot, who will come out on top? Perfecto brought in for his clutch ability.
That is quick. Valda and Mantu just maul them with the aggression. Simple, can he do anything? We'll grab one with the AWP. He's going to force the CTs now to be on notice. They will drop back. They've done more than enough.
They are going to choose B as their final destination, but Alexi B ribs Flamey away from the group. And that's going to actually cause enough confusion to find Boomich as well. Bomb down, Simple left and up. 4 versus 1. Smoked out a short. His options are very limited to say the very least here, as MBK's really going for a huge backstab here. Simple probably kills him, to be fair. It's kind of kill he finds, but this time he misses.
Hello.
Either side of the wall. Oh, Flamey gets caught by the very thing he was designed to find. That's nasty. 4 versus 5 then. NaVi working at a disadvantage for round 11.
Boomich has made the call. Looks like they're leaning towards B. Bombs outside with Simple. The AWP, not ideal, as they look to set up a smoke towards Monster. Lands very nicely indeed. We've had that a couple of times now. They'll have to push through it. Boomich lead the charge. Hasn't had the best showing so far in this series. Flashbang lands at their front door, and he's going to have to find his first. And he splits the difference, goes between both. Simple, though, I've got a feeling he's going to find a couple.
They're doing very well not giving him the lines of sight he needs.
Yeah, tucking themselves in towards that water position is the best place for him. They know he's got an AWP. They start dropping our utility now. These are flashbangs, work together. He's missed another shot. That's an access point. Apply the pressure. Lock them out. The Galil's doing great damage here. Sure, Issa goes down, but he dinked Electronic in the process there, and they're going to have to save with 15 seconds remaining. The defaults are working out, but they're running out of time. They've thrown all the grenades in here. Valda burning to a crisp towards barrels, and then Mac 10's going to find him, surely.
You think so? Where on earth are OG? They're coming in from behind. That's where NBK's only going to get the one. Flamey trading, 3v3. Alexi perhaps is going to go unchecked. We've seen the sandbags position for CTs actually prove very powerful, very potent.
They're not planting yet. He actually has time here to get Perfecto, the Mac 10, and that denies the plant as well. He jumps up. The grenade, not going to be enough, but does substantial damage towards Flamey. And leaves us in a 2 versus 1 now. Mansu knows where one player is, on towards that bomb site, but needs to segregate them here. Shot needs to come through quickly. Can he find it? Nails it. Knows he needs to stay alive at this point. Has got the advantage. Down to 6 HP, and Simple will finally take him down there.
Oh, and they're bringing aggression. Mantu's feeling himself right now. He really is. He's found the first kill onto Boomich. Flash from Alexi B ensuring his survival. A second being thrown to engage a retreat. Valda's going for some aggressive AWPing onto Simple of all. And he can disappear. What just happened? OG, they've forced by and have brought the fight to NaVi with a double kill to open the round.
20 seconds remain. The timer again for NaVi. They're going to have to check this close position. Alexi B pretty much guaranteed a frag here. Just needs one. One bullet from the Deagle would be enough. Can't connect it. 10 seconds now.
Mantu does hit that shot. He's hitting them all at the moment. Bomb needs to be stopped, and Flamey's done a sensational job of enabling that bomb plant. But where is it? Where is it? I'm not sure he's got time. Survive! Survive if you can! NBK will! And another round for OG. My goodness, NaVi, the clock, the 6th man on the OG squad has done it again.
Maybe seeing some of that playstyle reflected here on Overpass. Been a few rounds. It just hasn't been enough going into the last few moments. And once more, they are locked out. NBK dropped though.
Yeah, that's going to start things. That's going to get the ball rolling.
They're going to be with the bomb?
It looks like it. They're
20
transitioning
seconds
back through connector here. Valda's in the perfect position for this.
He's ready.
See Electronic checking it, and another double kill from Valda with 15 seconds. Alexi, this frag is everything. They're burning as well. They can't get through. 10 seconds, he can't even plant Perfecto. Oh, chaos ensues, and OG take 9 into the next half.
It's going to be Mansu there.
This pistol is everything for OG. For NaVi, look, they can still battle back through. We know the force buys are potent, but if OG win this pistol, they are setting themselves up with the potential to 2-0 NaVi, the team that just took down Australis yesterday, the team that won IEM Katowice about a month ago, the team with the best player in the world. And right now, OG are poised, ready to bust out into the sewer position. Looks like it's going to be in control right now. Out they go. They will be spotted. Electronic makes the call. They still have this utility. Looks like they're setting up towards B.
Here they come. Flashbang very effective indeed. Flamey's going to do well to get a couple of kills here. Only good for the one. Electronic, nothing. And now Boomich, who hasn't had a good showing so far. He does a bit of damage, but it's a 4-on-1 for the big man himself. Issa, you are one brave individual. Even though it's a 4-on-1, Simple can win these rounds. You do not want to offer up kills for free. They're all giving it a go, but it will be Alexi B to close things out there. Double digits for OG.
And
Might
let's
just be
see
4 spies for the
if
rest
they'll
of the
be
half.
as thorough. That's what I'm intrigued about. You know, will they check Electronic? I'm seeing so many backs turned. They may be operating under the assumption that it's clear. So many backs exposed, and it's checked. That'll spring everything to life. Electronic has found NaVi, the opening kill they needed, and he's just retreated back. That does incite them to charge into the Simple AWP. This is feeling much more like a NaVi round, and Simple connecting AWP shots is a good start, but now Alexi trading. They do have access to the site. Rotate from Boomich, it's a Molotov. He is often like a moth to the flame, but this time he's more reserved.
3 on 3. Remember, if they win this, it will be maximum loss bonus for the CTs. Will only get them so far. Great shot coming in from Valda. Perfecto now, left of Boomich, who's only got 2 kills to his name. They have got a smoke for the bomb. They've dropped it on top now, and need to remember the lineup here, Valda. Throws out the flashbang. The defuse will be coming in momentarily, but they don't have a defuse kit. It might not matter, as it looks like they're absolutely fine.
Oh, saved by the bell. Saved by the Perfecto smoke as well. He did that underhand from Bank's side. Had to make sure it was perfect.
Boomich will be on the bomb side patrolling short, but he's backing the boys up with flashbangs if required. Smoke will go down. MBK makes a footstep. They know he's coming. Flashbang to follow. Here it comes. Down he goes, surely. Can't get one of those. Too much.
He's 2, though. He calls 2 holding Monster. Now they might spring to life towards A. Simple and Electronic to hold it. There's no better duo to do the job, do it dirty, and already Electronic's found ahead. Alexi B's gone down. A 5 versus 3. Issa has to do something rather heroic, rather spectacular, and he just will fall flat.
Valda will survive. Maybe not for long, though. He's tucked in the corner. He'll be taking out his time
there.
Yeah, so he'll get no extra money going forward. He can see $600. That's all he'll be left with. Remember, on that first map performance of Inferno, he got, what, 25 kills and only 5 were with the actual AWP?
Yeah.
So his rifle has been great. There's not a requirement on the T side to get the AWP power. There's a nice little smoke there to extinguish the flames early on.
You could use that to fake when you're doing a 5-minute something else.
Yeah, good idea.
They still haven't done a pocket execute that I was hoping to see come through.
This would be the time to do it, right? Your defaults, you're just not winning out in the 1v1 duels. You just wanted to have to get some post-plant situations down, or maybe Valda wants to help himself to a couple of kills in the connector. No HEs, at least from the CT side, so that can happen.
Issa needs to start that plan. They're going to smoke and boost. It will be rather predicted and actually nearly a collateral. He's done it again, Simple. In one game alone, he's tagged down another. The ball bang wasn't far off. He does connect. Issa straight through the boxes. Anders, that one's for you. And now Valda thrown into a 1 versus 2 to convert a round he started. It would not be in this mess if it was not for Valda and his incredible double kill. But now NaVi, they have the advantage, and in a very big way.
They might assume he's towards short. He might want to fire. Let's not fire at all here. And that's the thing. I think if he had gone full AFK, 2 opening kills to Galil. You don't see that too often. And somehow the round's not converted. Suggests that we might be done here on Overpass. OG unable to find a round.
That was a very responsive smoke from Boomich. He had the pin pulled. He was ready to throw it. He wants them to really be convinced, but not going to happen. Instead, it's going to be Flamey from heaven to find the first. Valda, good shot through the smoke and tapping away at the head of Flamey. Does convert another, perhaps a few more twists. Perfecto has other plans, though, as another save of the day.
Begs the question as to whether OG have enough in the tank to actually put this one over the line. They have no smokes remaining now. A Molotov, a couple of flashes. MBK desperately hunting for anything towards B. They all know it's an illusion. No one's falling for that at all. Right. That's going to be one of the most lackluster things we've ever seen. Simple, go take care of them at A.
Yeah, and he's already hit his first. Electronic's hit the second. A is a scary prospect when Electronic and Simple are hitting their shots. Mantu did go kill Simple, but it is the only frag that OG are going to be posting in the round. 15 for NaVi. They've found the momentum they needed.
Put them out of their misery here on the T side. Not a single gun round falling in their favor. Operating with Galils and just 2 smokes now. Simple, even blind for a second, just making them look foolish out there.
Wow.
We're done.
We are so done. That's Simple, just a man possessed. Alexi caught a bullet as well before he goes down. There's 4 members of NaVi still standing. It's 16 written all over it. It's just a question of execution. Flamey's not taking any chances. Incendiary. And the frags come in. We're going to our third. Dust 2 will be where OG NaVi is decided. NaVi dust themselves down with a spectacular CT comeback.
They could drop down here. So they could go back towards mid doors. CT spawn smoke suggests they could just send Electronic in and he'll drop down to CT spawn, which he will.
He gets spotted, but the smoke's there. Alexi's going to have to
He's cut off the rotation.
They can't do anything with that smoke down now. So this is NaVi with Electronic and Spawn, who, as long as he gets one kill, that should be it. Beautiful.
Yeah, on the pistol rounds, we're seeing teams get more and more creative. I think even in just the last, what, 3 or 4 days, we've started CT sides having 3 individuals investing into grenades as opposed to just the 1 or the 2.
Let's see what he plans to do with it. Will get flashed out by his team.
No one there really to challenge, but Amantu will catch the second player. So the flashbangs were spot on there. You could see Electronic didn't stand a chance, ready and waiting with the Krieg. Response flash comes through, but I feel like Mantu is on for a couple here, potentially. Flamey will take him down. Is that an HE? Indeed it is. Boomage will be dropped. Mantu actually caught him. Will they boost behind the smoke? That's normally the logical approach here. They're just going to wait patiently. Simple finds another.
Valda's been lost before the rest could regroup, and smoke fades. They tag up Flamey through the smoke.
He can use that.
He's going to use it to disappear. He's trying to nutmeg them. And they are. Just as they come out short, he's using the smoke to perfection. And now back's turn. Oh! Flamey's not quite got the double. Comes down to a 1v1. Simple looking for his third. Alexi's got the info. A jeweler is about to go down. And Simple reigns supreme. And Issa does change up the pace. Finally, OG been given a lifeline. He just charges up middle and sprays down 2. Position from Valda's been smoked off.
Oh no. It's a huge gap in that smoke.
He's actually gone down. The battle of sprays. Now NBK has to fill the gap. He's already been spotted by Perfecto. My god, the health goes fast. It was Flamey that did the suppressing fire, but now Alexi's collected a double. And wow, Simple's just made A work. He just single-handedly, long plan. A 1v3 could very well be on the cards.
There is a Molotov in play. There is a defuse kit. There's a chance.
Is he scoped in right now?
If he just lets them think it's a long plan and he doesn't touch it, this would be so sick. He's gone for it now.
How does he hit that? There's another one coming. He got the info. He hits him through the wall. Simple will not bend down, but Alexi takes it by force. OG will find their first.
And 2, making his way forward. Easy kill. Boomage goes down.
Yeah, I'll just talk quiet, more quiet, and I'll put the microphone closer to my mouth. That's going to be the solution. As Mantu's holding the cross on long. On the cross and Electronic.
See ya.
No issues with the first. Perfecto's found the second. Good claw back with the Valda spread of the molly. But that could very well be the frag that decides it all. Alexi falling on the ramp. Now the bomb can go down uncontested. NBK and Issa from CT, and Simple just wants to swing into this.
And there won't be much cash going forward if they give this one up. 3 on 2, Simple. He looks so certain he's getting this kill. It's unbelievable. 3 on 1. MBK didn't even get a look into the round as Issa will just wait in CD spawn, has to save the weapon. They'll get $2,400 on top of this going into the next round, which is like forced buy territory for a few players. Atavista survives. I don't think he will. They know where he is now, but there's no one to trade it out. So the smoke down. Okay, Simple just like, you know what? I'm taking you. That's it. You're going down. You're not surviving this one.
So suffocating.
Bit of aggression, I guess. Why not?
But changed his mind, and it works out. Nice. 30 seconds. That bomb has to go down, and now almost committing to short. The bomb's on the other site. Who is it on B? Valda. He's too wise to their tricks. He's still sticking around. This should be the round for OG. That's the frag they needed. And this one just falls flat on its face.
Yeah, until you spot the bomb, you can't be sure that it's guaranteed A play. They need to save them for the post plant. Up towards B they go. It's already waiting for a couple of kills, only finds 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure 1 may be enough, because now MBK is going to get super overwhelmed. The Molotov missed, that's a very good observation, because he can stand his ground now. He can keep fighting. A dink into Perfecto's not enough. And Simple in the smoke. What was going on there? He's caught Mantu and Alexi. He could very well find all 3. Valda, he wants to complete the set, and as he procedurally clears, he spanks them.
Simple. So remember, they just had Deagles and 1 Simple AWP, and he gets 3 kills. Takes it to 21, by the way. This is the first half, not the end. There's still got a round to go. And again, just decimating them out here. But Valda, he's tried this maneuver a couple of times.
Well, last time this happened, NaVi lost the round, so this is a very good start. But Electronic, he's nutmegged Issa there through the smoke. Wasn't expecting it. Going to find a second. We saw this much earlier, and well, now towards the tail end, This is a tough one to win right now, especially with Simple on this kind of form. Like 138 points of ADR.
hit that,
Even
by the
it's
way.
Volder.
Oh,
The
the
nade. Slam dunk. Simple as you like.
Believe how good of a game he's having here. This is it. NaVi, they secure an 11-4 half. NBK fell at the last hurdle. It was Simple who fell, of course, as well. But that's it. 11-4. It's all looking good in the NaVi hood after a wobble in the first.
NBK is going to do his best to pepper down middle with the P250 as the remainder of his teammates go towards a fast B.
You can see the game plan, and it's looking positive outcome already. Flamey is going to go down early. Perfecto perhaps contesting a little more aggressive than he should be, but already across, 3 members of OG do get into B. But interesting how they're all lingering by the box. Takes away a 5 versus 4 on the retake from Tons, and there's so many members of NaVi there. They're going to be all fighting.
Oh,
but NBK
boy.
just taps away at the heads. OG perhaps want to make a statement here.
They're back into it now, 11-5. It's a clean sweep.
He has a couple of escape mechanisms, but actually instead of getting ready to run back, he goes forward. The flash, it's good.
They can't see him for a second. Mantu finally does flush him out. Smokes down, 25 bullets, spray comes through, nothing connecting.
Okay, Boomich. 2 more magazines, maybe another one.
There it is, let's go.
That's the frag he was hoping for. Catches him on the cross. Valda does retrieve the bomb before the bullets and the smokes fade. Mantu is given the responsibility of just holding that ramp push. He will eventually find some paranoia from his flank, but for now, holding steady, holding fast, and a frag already onto Flamey. They need more where that came from. Does gobble up the flashbang. That should be converted. They actually ignored him, prioritized ramp. And Perfecto catching NBK, puts it all onto Mantu. What did Perfecto just do? Another body dropped. Is it planted for him? It's not. He has to kill them on the cross. He has to kill them here. He has to kill them now. Misses his flick. He's getting a lot of suppressing fire thrown at him from Perfecto. He's the one with the kit. Perfecto needs to get on it. And NaVi, absolutely phenomenal work from Perfecto to make that a reality. It's just the 2 of them.
So these are some very positive signs from him. He's had a lot of impact, especially in this second half.
This has got space there. Good flash from perfect work from NaVi. It was electronic to throw it.
Simple. Starts to look towards short. Electronic ready to challenge in middle, but NBK beats him. Now, do they have a smoke for spawn? They do. They'll drop the first. Flashbang goes in as well, but remember, Perfecto outside B, ready to fight.
And he takes that fight so willingly, aggressively, standing on the box for the off angle. Pull to go into the side, I presume.
This is curious. Giving Perfecto the AWP to retake with, that is even more curious.
The MP7 jump around the corner, pre-fire. Of course, it's a classic, but that might win the round for OG here. Alexi B gets a key frag. They're still going for this. Simple fancies it. Doesn't nail the shot, and that's going to be the round. Perfecto will have the AWP. It was the AK that swung through and just trying to hold them on towards the side now. And swung through the doors, up to the ground, try and bust through. And he's done a great job here. Lovely movement.
Yeah, like a graceful gazelle. He's even found the first frag. NBK, he has reinvented himself.
One good ball.
Electronic, however, waiting around the smoke he chose to deploy. There will be a lot of bullets.
Oh, the nade.
Suggested that underhand nade does a lot of damage. It actually finishes off Falda. NBK, Alexi, both shaken by it as well. That's a lot of extra damage Electronic inflicts just before he falls.
Is it enough? Mantu looks like he's got the perfect lineup here. OG surely have got another round, but Flamey has other ideas. Simple from long, removed by the Krieg, and once again, it's Flamey to save what he has.
All of the hours of Counter-Strike.
The straight-up contact play through the dribble smoke.
Goodness.
Flamey could line up a few of them or get nothing. He pulls the incendiary, allows him to get through, but he does find the first. Flashbang comes over, and could he find map? And series point here is beautiful so far. It's left in the 4 versus 1. It's Valda, I beg your pardon, but surely he will be meeting a similar fate. Down he goes, and there it is. Series point finally found after losing 6 rounds in a row. 1 minute could separate us from the end of this series, or OG edging closer towards overtime. Flashbang around the corner, Electronic ready and waiting. The flash is decent, the Krieg doesn't quite connect, but it does take down one player before it goes down. We might be done here, but Mantu keeps him alive for now. 3 versus 2, he has been dinged. Simple at the car, doesn't miss many, and this one's guaranteed. Walks into it, and now Valda. He'll have to clutch out. 3 versus 1, it all starts here. Misses a shot on Simple, and he can't really do that more than once. Flamey will punish him for it, and finally, we have our victor. It was a long old series there, but NaVi will continue their streak here.